All right, welcome back to the Stop the Hey Girl podcast. We're about to start recording this episode here in a second, but I know we're not ready to hit record there yet. I wanted to show you first my awesome neon sign, because then that's how you know you're official. So this is gonna go up on the wall behind me, and it's gonna be fabulous whenever my wonderful husband hangs it up. Now you can press record on the computer, and we're doing this legit. Welcome to the Stop the Hey Girl podcast from my new podcast studio. It's a celebration. We have a celebratory wall. My husband's making noise in the background. This is great, but this is where I'm going to be announcing those that are jumping into my Stop the Hey Girl Method program, which by the time you're hearing this episode, enrollment might be closed. I don't know about that, but today we are talking all about understanding your Instagram insights. Now, this is also going to be a video podcast on my YouTube channel, but you can still listen in. But of course, as we know, with talking about something that's visual, you're probably going to want to watch as well. So I will also link my YouTube channel down below, so when the video comes out, we upload to my YouTube channel every single Thursday. You will be able to also see my screen record that's happening. So when it comes to your insights on Instagram, you need to have either a business or a creator account to see insights. When people ask me about deciphering between the two, the features are pretty much the same. The most notable differences that stand out to me are with a creator account, you can share your content to a personal Facebook page, versus with a business, you share to a business Facebook or a like page. And the insights used to be different, but now they're the same. And then also with a creator account, there are some additional features. So if you were to ever partner with a brand or another company, that you can tag the brand that you're partnered with, and then they can also link to your account to see the insights of the advertisements and things like that. But with insights, let's talk about what really matters to you, and that is, how can I use insights to understand my business? Now, I'm just going to show you how I use insights. There's so many different features and ways to use this data for your business, and I'm sure there's tons of other resources that explain them differently. So just a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm going to show you what I mostly do with my clients and how to understand insights. So let's jump right into that. So when we start, we're looking at my Instagram page here. And so the first insights I want to talk to you about are your post insights. And for the post insights, what we are doing is, when you click on a picture on your feed, you're going to see in the middle of the screen on the left, blue text that says View Insights. And when you click that, there's going to be a little white box that pops up from the bottom of your phone, and you can swipe up to make it bigger. So these are your post insights for a specific post. So in the one that I'm looking at right now, the data I see here are 149 likes, 22 comments, 36 shares, and 138 saves. So this is some pretty great stats initially on post insights. So at the top, you have your likes, your comments. That little airplane looking thing are your shares. This means someone either sent your post to someone else, or they shared it to their stories, as an example. And then the little flag on the end is a save. When someone clicks save, it means that it goes into a specific folder inside of their Instagram account so that they can go back and look at it later. Getting saves and shares are the two most important things for your content, because that shows Instagram that people like your content and it's keeping them on the platform longer. So Instagram will prioritize your content. Another important thing that I like to look at on this page is under the discovery section. So you will see accounts reached. So from this post, 3,684 were reached, 47 were not following me. So almost 50% of the people that saw and engaged and participated in this post are not following me. That is a really great percentage, because of course, especially when it's a post like this one that I was encouraging shares and saves, I want it to get in front of new people who are not following me, who are from within my niche. And where these people are likely finding me are through the shares, and also through hashtags. So down at the bottom, you can also see that my post ended up on the Explore page. So you'll see 944 impressions came from the Explore page, 872 came from hashtags, and 2,224 came from home. So that means people who saw me in their scroll. Reach and impressions, don't lose sleep over these numbers. Reach means the number of people who saw this post, and impressions means the number of times that it was seen. So impressions is almost always going to be higher than reach because impressions is the number of times it was seen, and some people see your post and engage on it multiple times. You will also see profile visits, which that's cool to know. If you are creating content that's sending people to your profile, it means that they're curious enough to check out your page, who you are, and your other content, which is why having a powerful bio is so freaking important. So that's the biggest thing when it comes to your post insights. Now, let's go to your profile insights. So when you're looking at your profile, you're going to click the 3 lines at the top right, and you're going to click on insights, third thing down. So with insights, again, there are so many different things to see here, and it changes all the time. So on mine, this actually looks to be pretty new from the last time I was really in here. So we're kind of looking at this new setup together. So I've gained 117 more followers in the last 7 days. Pretty cool. That's definitely a goal of mine. You'll also see an overview. Like my number of accounts reached is 25% down. I don't care about that. Number of interactions is a little bit down. My goal hasn't been getting conversations going and engagement for the past few days as I've been in active launch. So that's pretty much to be expected. And then of course, my number of followers has increased. And you can look under each specific thing and you can see your number of overall follower growth or decline, follows and unfollows. So you'll see I had a lot of people unfollow me. I don't lose sleep over that, guys. If this stat is going to bug you, don't look at this. You want people to unfollow you because you want your lifers there. So we're okay with people leaving. Content interactions, when we click under that one, if it's gonna load. But you'll see total breakdown of likes, comments, saves, and shares. Don't worry about likes and comments. Focus on the saves and shares. Definitely want to increase those over time. And as you become a stronger content creator, you completely will. Your story interactions. This is also something that's really, really new. IGTV and stories interactions. Don't worry so much about the data here. It's interesting to see, but it will change. It will go up and down. This is completely normal. But again, especially with IGTVs, looking at the shares and saves. Number of story replies, that is not something that I would really worry about. And then you can also see your top posts in a given week based on interactions, and also top stories, which is focused on the number of replies. So this is really cool for you to kind of go and see what type of content is performing the best for you. And then also you can click that little eye and it explains what each stat means if you feel like you're confused. So when we go back to our highlights here, when we scroll down, we're gonna go back. And what also is really cool here, and again, they just changed this. So when we go back in and you look at number of accounts reached, so this is your reach. What's really cool here under accounts reached is you are going to notice what days of the week people pay the most attention to. So for me, the weekends are pretty quiet. I focus on putting out my best content on my busiest days, which for me are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And that's actually been the case for a while. So go and look for your account and you will see what days you get the most traction from your audience. And of course, you want to put your best content out then. Scrolling back down again, you can see your most popular stories from the past 7 days. And it's based on the number of people reached as well, which is really, really interesting. You will also notice that story views have gone down. That's because Instagram did a big sweep of removal of fake and bot accounts. So your story views are going to level out to be what they normally are without these bots. They're probably going to come back though. So this is really the basis here of what I wanted to show you about insights. Again, it's really, really cool to see content that you've shared. You can also look here in insights. This is something else that I think is really powerful. So when you look under posts, you can change the category. So you'll see here, we can do reach, or you can do something like post interactions, profile visit, saves, shares. Out of these things, reach is cool, but I would also focus on saves and shares. So I can see which posts got the So my camera stopped recording on me. That was rude. However, just to recap, because we were pretty much getting to the end anyway, the most important things to really pay attention to are going to be more so your post insights than your account insights. On your post insights, we want to see how many people are coming to us, likely from hashtags, who are not following us, who found us either via hashtags or via the explore page. When it comes to your overall account insights, don't lose sleep over how many unfollows, how many follows, likes, comments. Those are not as important. Shares and saves over time. So while you're looking at trends, look at where you're getting the most shares and saves. And also, of course, looking under those stats of when is the best time to post according to what days and times people are online. Is it foolproof? No. But when you start to develop a pattern, more so for your schedule, ooh, this is the day I'm posting to my feed. This is the day that I'm not. It's going to make your life so much easier. Any questions about insights, go ahead and shoot me a DM on Instagram. My username is right here, Kayla Ibanez, and all of the links will be down in the description that you need. I cannot wait to see you in the next video.